within the site or within the asset, there is going to be a maximum risk that can be accepted by the people who own that risk. The minimum viable option is the engineering then that's required to achieve that. Gold plating is really when you kind of ignore what is that maximum acceptable risk and you de-risk it completely, which may not be within the appetite of that asset or within the person that owns that asset. Truly understanding, taking the time to say, why are you doing this? Can we visualize what this would look like in the context of maybe doing nothing to your asset, maybe allowing it to fail, or saying, what is the remaining life of this? How can we extend this for you, and for how long? Because sometimes you may only need to sustain an asset for 5 or 10 years. Why would you then design it to last for 30 to 50 years? But you can only get that if people are open and honest and they truly understand their why.
Minimum viable option and gold plating and preventing gold plating is a really key concern for our clients. The key is to understand where we're being asked to explore things. Great, let's explore it, but let's do it in a contained environment where there's a measurable outcome and also an established process in how we're going to get to that outcome. Understanding what's appropriate to different phases of a project. One of the benefits of being involved early in a program or in an ecosphere, that's where the most benefit is. So if you can carry out that more exploratory thinking early on in the process, you generally know you're going to be on the right path. Now, management of change does become really key in that. So as inputs and variables change as they do with projects, we do reassess that, but there is a time to deliver the basic engineering to achieve an outcome, and there is a time to explore things. By having really rigid and very transparent project controls that we share with our clients, we ensure that our teams aren't going off down any paths they shouldn't be going.
Minimal viable option from my perspective in a project space, I look at the entire project from the beginning, not just from the design and construction perspective, but also the overall maintenance and operational costs of the project to provide a viable solution that meets the project objective.